Who told you? Who told you? Who told you? Who told you? You what? God designed, God designed.
Hey, Boerboel, what's going on? What's the deal? How do you feel? I hope everybody is doing great today and having a wonderful, fantastic, and productive day as I am. On the grind, you is not a dog person if you ain't up early and on your grind, if you're not active and busy and involved all the time with the dogs. You half time, part time, I'm full time. Dog life, it don't stop. Anxiety Boerboel family, what's the deal? What's up, Boer buddies? We got a special live episode today. What's going on? I got a crazy story. If y'all don't know, you know what's going on. You got to go through our upper episodes. I'm gonna spare you the time. But the realest thing happened. Oh my goodness, this is gonna blow. This is gonna blow y'all minds right here. This one right here, because you never know. And I hope that you all can gain something from this, some valuable experience and some valuable insight. Can you hear me? Okay? Can you hear me? Okay? Yeah. So we yesterday or a couple days ago, let's say Saturday, I got a phone call. And when it wasn't a phone call, a text. And I get texts all the time, text messages all the time, talk to people all the time. One of the things that I pray for, I'm very thankful for the opportunity. I'm very thankful for the opportunity. And I never really get tired of people calling. You know how some people like, man, people call you all the time. I know you get, no, I don't get tired. So anyway, this is what I pray for. This is what I ask for. People hit me up, but you gotta be careful because you know, being involved in the public is 2025, and let's just be honest about it. You put yourself out there. So I got the text message, "Hey, we want to come buy a puppy. We want to come buy a puppy." Okay, I get that all the time. There's nothing strange about that. We want to put it down a deposit. We want to come down tomorrow around 12 o'clock. See, you got some puppies. We want to come put down a deposit. I said, well, yeah, okay, cool. What exactly are you looking for in the puppy? Yeah, well, we had 3 dogs, and somehow, I mean, I get a lot of text messages, a lot of stuff, a lot of text messages, a lot of people hit me up. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Yeah, so people hit me up. You never know what's real, what's fake. You never know. You cannot tell, so you got to take them all with the same respect. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. That means a lot because we definitely gonna be here for a while. Stood the test of time. But let me get back on. Let me bring it back to the story. So, because I'm getting off subject. But yeah, so I had somebody hit me up. We want to come down, check out a puppy. I say okay. You know, they didn't necessarily let me know exactly what time. We had a little miscommunication. Long story short, they called. Next thing I know, I forget about the text. I forget about, we didn't pick up no conversation as far as what we was detail. I get text messages like that all the time that we didn't get into no details about needs and desires. What did you want from a puppy? What are you looking for in a dog? How can I best fulfill your purpose? They just wanted a Boerboel. They knew that they was wanting a Boerboel. That was the message that I got. We coming down. We want one. So let me give you in the back of my mind how this is what's going on in the back of my mind. Remember, being an online personality, everybody doesn't agree with you what you're doing with the dogs. Everybody doesn't agree that dogs should be bred. Everybody doesn't agree with how, certain people feel like they got the exact formula for dogs and it's the only way that it should be done. So you kind of putting yourself out there, you're vulnerable. Let's be honest with yourself, boy buddies. You gotta be vulnerable, but you gotta be smart just like you're vulnerable every time you walk out the door. Anyway, you at risk. So when you're dealing with people in a public atmosphere, you put yourself at risk. No different than you doing transactions off of Facebook, Marketplace, eBay, meeting people offline. You don't know. People be crazy. Sometimes you never know. And I'm always aware, this is my conscience. My mind is always telling me to prepare for the worst. So at all times, I'm prepared. Whether the worst thing that can happen, I'm ready. So hey, if you wanna, somebody call me, hit me up. They wanna come down and see me. I'm gonna be ready to see you. They come in. I didn't know that they was coming. They show up without no, let me know that they was leaving, and that's fine too. Um, you know, they come. Hey, I'm in your neighborhood. I said, oh no, you didn't make an appointment. I didn't expect you. I said, well, and they wanted to see the puppies. I said, well, the puppies ain't here right now. The puppies is on their way. But since y'all came all this way, I mean, I didn't know that y'all was gonna be around, and I'll make accommodations. Y'all want to come see some dogs? Come on, let's come and meet them. Now, in the back of my mind, you always gotta be conscious and aware. You want to be mindful because it could be the police, it could be PETA, it could be uh somebody that is against the dog breeding. It could be anything. You just never know, right? What a person's MO. So I have them come and meet. Now on the flip side, I don't even think about where I reside and where the people are coming to. You know, but I do. That is always something that's in the back of my mind because you got to come down. You got to come to see me. That means that you're coming on my territory. And what up, bro? And then that's like the art of war. So I'm better prepared. So you got to come and meet me on my territory. And that I never really think about. Wow, I live in a dangerous neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? I never think that people would be hesitant to come here because I have no hesitation. Like it's perfectly fine and normal to me. So on the flip side, I'm telling somebody to come and meet me. When they pull up, there's not what they expected, and I'm not there. They're thinking that it's a store. Okay, we don't have a store. We don't have a storefront. We got an address that you could pull up to, that we'll see you there. We can meet there. And then once we feel each other out and get familiar with each other, the dogs can get a sense of you and you can get a sense of the dogs. And then we can go from there, depending on the extent of the relationship of what are we trying to accomplish, what are we trying to build, if I have something of a value to you that you can use or not. We have to figure that out. And the only way we're going to do that is through conversation and conversating, communicating. You need to be able to express your desires and issues, whatever it is that I can solve. So, never really think about that on the flip side of a person having to come to this dangerous neighborhood where I reside. And then I got you coming to. So, the way that I do it, if a person is coming, right? The person is coming, I make them come. They gotta come way down at a dark street, way down at the end. A dark street is very calculated. If you try something crazy, you're gonna not no way you're gonna get out of there. No way you're getting up out of there. You gotta come down a long dead end street. You gotta come that, and then you gotta come past these speed bumps. Then you got to get to my house, to get to my neighborhood, to get to my area. And then when you finally get up in there, you can't get out. It's under tight surveillance. So I'm not worried, but I never think about this on the flip side. So I done took all of these precautions. I got all of these safety measures, all of these uh defense lines of defense. And I never really think about, people coming to this area. scared, they worried, and they, long story short, so let's fast forward a little bit. The people come and they like, well, where are you? I'm like, I'm right here. Come on, pull back. Keep pulling. Keep driving. You're right. We used to it. It's nothing new to us. And look, so I said, keep on coming. Keep on coming. They still can't see me. Still can't see me. Keep on coming. And they get out. They finally see me. And I see them. I say, stop right there. You pull over. Okay, I see you there standing with the dog. Now, in my mind, I'm thinking if somebody is silly enough to come all the way back here and try something crazy, more power to them. More power to them. And it's a lady, I say middle-aged, nice lady. Now, keep in mind, it's freezing cold. Freezing cold. I can hear her saying, telling his husband, I see him, I see him. He said, yeah, that's you right there. I said, yeah. So he say, all right, they get out. Older couple. Now I got my dog loose off leash. That's how I do it. I feel that's the best way for you to get a full understanding of the Boerboel breed. Meet him off leash. Then you can feel what is the dog made of. You get a feel for, is he a threat? Is it the protectiveness? How they gonna respond to the human? A perfect stranger? Am I under control? The type of amount of force? I feel like that's the best way. But then again, so I'm wondering, I'm hesitant because it's a new couple, and I could hear in their voice, we had never met, we had even conversated on the phone. So I had no prior knowledge, we had no discussion, and they pulled up, and then the lady, she hops out first. Then here comes her husband, tall guy, big. I said, well, this don't seem like no threatening situation. And she couldn't, oh my goodness. I could see her looking at the dog. Her eyes done bucked up. And she couldn't get to the dog fast enough. And then the dude came out. We started talking. And now, mind you, it's freezing cold. The lady was so excited to get to see the dogs. She didn't even button her coat up. She didn't even put her hat on. And the dog was like, wait a minute. And I got the dog off. I put the dog on the leash. The dog standing firm between me and the people. I'm wondering, like, what's going, this is kind of, I don't know about these people. I don't know them. Yeah, you meet some total strangers. And then here they come. They apprehensive. The dog is picking up on all of this. They come to the most dangerous neighborhood, and then I gotta pull up in this back alley. I never even think about that. How many times people done did that, and they like, man, makes me very uncomfortable. Then I pop out the woods. I pop out the woods with the dogs. So my dude, long story short though, we started talking, talking about their dogs, and they started telling me about, what they was looking for in their dog, what they were looking for. And I started, the dog was listening to him. We started rapping back and forth. And the next thing you know, the dog's tail started wagging. Oh, there we go. Sorry about that, boy, buddies. Yeah, phone call came in. But like I was saying, so they came down. They come down to this dark alley. They came down. The dog started relaxing. We started talking. I started relaxing. Come to find out, they was just some cool people that was rocking with the motion. They loved the dogs. They were so excited. I was so excited. We had a beautiful relationship. We done built the beginnings. It's the beginnings of a beautiful relationship. And it mend the bridges between the east side and the west side, which is two very different worlds. It's from people that came from the Cleveland west side of Cleveland, but I just wanted to share that with you all because I believe that what I'm doing is the right thing, and I'm gonna keep on doing what I've been doing the same way that I've been doing it to the best of my ability, right? Till there's no more life in me. And the reason I'm saying this is because your belief always hold firm to your beliefs, right? You can't go wrong when you're always doing the right thing. When you aim to do the right thing, oh, they're gonna switch this up in here. What's up, man? Let me get an Osmo. Osmo, those are gonna be right over there. Yeah, for this. And then my thoughts were the ones you're picking. Well, y'all done switched it up. Why y'all do this? Why y'all do this? Huh? Different appearance to the store. Okay. Oh, okay. But yeah, boy, buddies, I just wanted the mobile SE or the 6. Yeah, just one of these. Yeah, if you want that one. That's that one. Hold on, which the best one? It's the 6. Give it to me. But yeah, boy, buddies, what I was saying, we want to do the best that we can. We gotta believe in ourselves. We gotta believe, what some things is out of our control. And no matter what happens, stay true to yourself. What's your phone number? 216-244-2088. Stay true to yourself. Don't know that nobody. You may see some times of uncertainty and unsurety, but the dogs, when you put the dogs in the middle of it all, it really is the best. 150. 150? I thought it was 69. 4988 coming back. 4988. Yeah, everybody, that's what's going on. I just wanted y'all to know that had I had a went with my hesitance, had I went against my beliefs, had I would have went against, I would have missed out on meeting some of the realest people that I've met in a long time. They seem so true, and they seem like just like my peoples. And that's what at the end of the day, that's what it's really all about for me. Oh, snap. That's all right. That's all right. But I don't pull up in the store. We're buddies. Wanted to finish the story. I just wanted to let y'all know that there's still good people out here. They do exist, and don't give up. Hey, how are these? They're okay. It's better. I want to put this on a seven. All right, thanks. Have a great day. You too. But yeah, long story short, boy, buddies, we don't want to. We don't want to give up. Don't give up, y'all, on people. It's not. It is still hope. It is still hope. Stay true to yourself. Do what you're supposed to do. Treat people right. Treat people kind. You can't go wrong. That's the lesson for today. That's the moral of the story. Hey, stay tuned, y'all. More news you can use. Coming.
No rush, go on, move dumb. Back and forth, push and shove. Make your peace and love turn to peace and gloves. Now you got a deal run up.
No rush, go and move dumb. Back and forth, push and shove. Make your peace and love turn to peace and now you got a deal run. Whole gang, gold man, old school, young jam.